Oh, hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to be joined with Jack, the Punk Kid Hughes. He's 8 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw. Back out this Saturday at the Peacock Gym, and he's fighting Jake Pollard over 4 rounds. And how are you? And how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Sam. How are you?
I'm good, Jack. I'm good. And so you've got Jake. We'll jump straight into it. You've got Jake Pollard for the comeback fight. And how excited are you to be returning to the ring?
Yeah, mate, I'm very excited. I'm buzzing, man. It's been a long time coming. It's been over a year I've been out, and I'm just looking forward to getting in there and doing the business again.
Mm-hmm. And it's 4 rounds. And what are you expecting from Jake Pollard?
Well, Jake's very tough. Comes forward. He looks like he's relatively strong. So I'm expecting a hard 4 rounds, and I'm expecting him to come and try and win and spoil the party, as they say. And so I'm expecting a good hard 4 rounds from Jake Pollard.
Mm-hmm. Because he is coming off a win, isn't he?
Yeah, he is indeed. Yeah,
Over Louis Smithson, and I do believe he fights the week after as well, same night as you, because you've got
yeah,
one booked against Harrow on Harrow as well, which is good, and it's good that you've got 2 fights in 2 weeks, which
mm.
not many fighters would do, but you always love a fight in it.
Yeah,
Gets you active, doesn't it?
yeah, exactly, man. That's just the plan. Like, I signed with TM14 to get on the Peacock shows and just be as active as I can. And they've delivered 2 fights in basically 8 days. And I'm just looking forward to it. First one's a 4 rounder, second one's a 6 rounder, and then hopefully another one by the end of the year.
Maybe a title like after these 2, or we'll see where you're at. Or
Yeah, that is the plan, to get a title fight, but I've obviously got other options. If I want to have another 6 rounder or something, I can do, but I don't really want to. 2 is more than enough for me, and then go into the title fights.
Would you ever look at becoming like a 2-time area champion at a different weight, or are you sticking at Superfly?
I'm sticking at Superfly. To be honest with you, I'd like to move on. I've already been there and I've already done it. You know what I mean? I've won that title, so I'd like to move on now, get something else, English, Commonwealth, or just any title really.
Yeah, it's fair enough, mate. Of course you've got yeah. So, what can fans expect from you come this Saturday and next Saturday?
The same old, just come forward, aggression, and entertainment as always.
And how's camp been? And yeah, as it's your first fight with Aaron, and
Mhm.
can we expect many changes from you?
Yeah, you can expect a lot of changes. Aaron's really changed my, not so much my style, but just the way I control the ring. Like, he's calmed me down a lot. He's helped me pick my shots more. He's helped me understand boxing more. Honestly, Aaron is, like, dare I say it, the best coach I've ever worked with. Like, he is on a different level. He studies boxing inside out, and he's just taught me so much. Like, this camp's just been incredible. The people I've sparred, have just been amazing. I've sparred 2 European champions. I've sparred world champions. I've had people come over from Italy. I've gone down to Wales for sparring. Like, it's just
Yeah,
been an incredible camp. It really has.
because I think you sparred Jay Harris.
Yeah, I did indeed.
You sparred Alfie as well, Alfie Clegg.
Yeah, Alfie Clegg. Yeah.
Who else? Nathan Brown didn't you spar as well?
Yeah, the amateur lad Nathan, yeah, and that's Jack Williams, Ellie Scottney, Shannon Ryan. I can't remember the guy's name from Italy, but he was like European champion, and he fought Thomas Asongba in his last fight. I've sparred like high level Italian amateurs, high level English amateurs. I've just been all over doing the business.
And is it good sharing a ring with like a world champion as well?
Oh yeah, of course, man. Like, Ellie Scottney's very, very talented. Like, I genuinely believe she would she would outskill most men in a fight. So yeah, it was great to share the ring with her. It was great to go down to the McGuigan gym and be around people like Adam Azine, and it's just a good atmosphere. It's just a good experience.
Yeah. What? So you saw Adam down there, did you?
Yeah, I see Adam and I see his brother. His brother sparred Obi. Yeah, so I see him all down there.
Because of course Obi is your gym mate now, and I think
Yes.
he's going for the English soon. On I think Boxer won the purse bid, so that's good for him, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good. I'm really looking forward to that, and I think I really believe that Obi will do the business as well.
So do you think Obi will win by knockout or just a win?
I think he'll win by points. I don't really know too much about the other lad. I don't. He's undefeated, isn't he?
No, he's lost just the one.
Oh, he lost just the one. Yeah. I think Obi will outskill him and they not get to him as in knock him out, but he'll take the later rounds and he'll win on points.
Well, it should be a good fight because I've seen, of course, Obi a few times at your
Mm,
call fight and on YouTube and stuff, and I've
yeah,
seen Lee Cutler. He's been on Sky a few times.
yeah. It's gonna be a good fight. They're both very good fighters. So, but I just believe that my boy's got it.
Yeah, it'd be a good fight. I reckon they're not. No offense to either of them, but I wouldn't say
Mm.
they're big hitters.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but they're both very skillful and
yeah.
technical.
Exactly. They are, mate. So it's gonna. That's why it's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, mate. But then you've got Sean Jackson. Do you need to sell a certain amount of tickets for that fight? And how much are tickets with the Harrow one?
Yeah, the Harrow is £50, and it's the standard. You got to sell like 60 tickets for the fight to happen. So yeah, if anyone wants to come down, you just get tickets through me. My Insta is there below me, Jack underscore the punk kid underscore Hughes. Just drop me a message there, and we can sort out tickets.
hmm And yeah. So did I ask you this question? What can fans expect from you?
Yeah, you did, mate. Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
I forgot what else I was going to say. Is it annoying that since you fought in a 10 rounder last time against Paul that you're coming back down to 4 or 6, or do you understand as like it's a sort of comeback fight?
I do understand, but it is still kind of annoying. I'm very much like I just want to jump in and like, fight people. I really don't believe in like ring rust. I think people use it as such an excuse. Like it's just kind of like riding a bike. How can you forget? Like when you come back, obviously you're going to be a bit slower and stuff because you've got extra weight and you've been out of it. But after a couple of weeks, man, you just get back to it. Like I'd fight in a 10 round fight tomorrow. So but it is what it is. I've been inactive. I'm out the rankings and so on and so forth. So technically, I mean, it's 10 rounds in 8 days anyway. So it kind of is like doing a 10 rounder anyway, I guess, but just spread out a little bit. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is kind of 10 rounds because you got
Yeah,
four, then six.
exactly.
So it's just,
Yeah.
yeah. But what would it mean to you winning on your comeback fight? And for people who don't know, why did you come back?
Yeah, like obviously it means a lot, even if it's just still a 4 rounder in a Peacock show. Every win is important, and every camp, you have to put a lot into it to get fit. So it's still going to mean a lot, and it's going to be, it's not going to be the first show I've ever been on that's going to get streamed. So like loads of people could be watching it.
Yeah.
Even though there's going to be 100 people in Peacock, but there could be 100, 200 watching online as well. So it's a whole new audience to watch, and so yeah, it's going to be a great night. And I come back for the actual reasons I actually came back was funny enough was just to get on a couple Peacock shows just to make a little bit of cash. And in my opinion, like I wanted to make like a bit of easy cash. And for
Mhm.
me, boxing's the easiest way I know how to make money. So that was what I wanted to do. And then when I started doing training again, hit camp, and I was with a new team, a new atmosphere, a new environment, and I just really started to fall in love with boxing again. And I was like, I think it's going to be a bit more than just a couple Peacock shows to earn a bit of cash. I think there's going to be a couple 10 rounders and title fights in the comeback as well.
Oh yes, 100%. Because if you haven't watched, if Jack, for anyone who hasn't watched you fight before, like how would you describe yourself as a fighter?
Uh, I would just come forward, aggressive, entertaining. I'll take two to give one kind of style. I'm a very obviously my one of my favorite fighters of all time were people like Ricky Hatton, Josh Warrington, just real tough, gritty people that like to get in on the inside and have a good tear up, and that's basically what I'm about as well.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen his two fights with Paul Roberts, they were both bloodbaths, really.
Yeah, it was, yeah, and the last one got fight of the year as well.
I know. I mean, because I'm sure you want more fight of the years as well. I mean,
Of course. I want fight of the years, and I
before
want
you
fight.
call it a day, do you at least think you can win the British or the British and Commonwealth? Or
Yeah, I think so. Boxing's kind of a funny sport. Like, I really believe that anyone can win anything as long as you're matched correctly and managed properly. So, it's just about picking the right fights at the right time. And I've already got the southern area. The English is pretty much wide open. I believe I'm definitely English level. So I believe I've got an English title in my future. And yeah, and then Commonwealth and British, that would be like the dream really for me.
hmm and when do you think like you would try and go for the English? Like next year or late this year, or just see where you are after these fights?
Yeah, obviously just see where I am, but I believe but that by the end of the year I could get an English or a Commonwealth in. But if if them belts are getting fought for, then I'll just go down another route, maybe like an international title or a UBO or just anything. I'd love to have like a whether it's a big title or a small title. I'd love to have another little belt, to take home and have on the mantelpiece.
Because with the super flyweight title in the English, I don't think anyone has that unless that Connor does who pull for, or that's Fly.
No, that's Fly. Yeah, Superfly. It's vacant at the moment, but I think I could be wrong, but I think Harvey Horn is fighting for it. So yeah, so if he'll probably win. So
He got
uh,
ordered to fight. Oh, sorry to interrupt, but he got
it's
ordered
okay.
to fight Ben Norman.
Yeah, I think he's fighting Ben Norman. Yeah, but I'm not sure if it's an eliminator or it's been actually made for the English.
Because I saw that got made and it got put on BoxRec and then it's been taken off. So I think Ben or somebody might have got
Oh
injured. I
yeah,
don't
maybe
know.
it's been postponed. Yeah, maybe. I have no idea.
So would you ideally, if they fought for the title, would you ideally want the winner?
Yeah, mate, I'll fight anyone and anytime, anywhere. But obviously, at the same time, it is boxing and it is a business. So, like, certain things have to be right. As I mentioned earlier, it's all about getting what you want. Sometimes is about picking the right fight at the right time. And this is basically why I don't manage myself because I'll just throw myself in there whenever. So it's down to the managers to be like, is this the right time for Jack? Is this the right opponent for Jack? And so on and so forth. So I'll just leave it in Mo and John's hands.
So I saw you put a post on what I think it was Facebook that you wanted to be a matchmaker. Was it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but I think that will be that will probably be for when I call it a day, and I still want to be involved in boxing. I'll go down that route, and I believe I'll be very good at it. I kind of technically uh picked my two opponents for this match and sorted it kind of like I was heavily involved in picking my opponent, so I do believe I'll be good at the matchmaking um when my time comes.
And then talking about the Harrow fight as well, um, you've got Sean Jackson who's fought on Matchroom as well. I've seen him fight on
Yeah.
Matchroom as well, and I've seen him in a few decent scraps as well at your
Mm.
corner as well. I mean, he on his day. I mean, he picked up a draw against Ben Lilly, who I do
Yeah,
believe is
yeah.
fighting Lewis Roberts for a title. So
Mm.
he just, and in my opinion, Sean probably won that. So
Yeah. I thought
he's
Sean won that
good.
as well. Yeah, Sean's very good. They're both of them are good. The Jackson brothers are both very good. It's quite shocking that they've only actually got one win between them, and that one win was against Sam Cantwell on a Hennessy show. But yeah, I think is it Stefan Jackson, the other brother? He
Stephen Jackson, yeah.
Steven Jackson, yeah. He's the more like aggressive, come forward southpaw. So he's probably the harder one out of the two. But Sean himself is really good, as you said. He did beat Ben Lilly, and
hmm
he's more of like a back foot kind of counter puncher and likes to pick his shots a bit more. So yeah, he could be a very tricky opponent. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. I think it's going to be another great fight. And the Jackson brothers, they're both like really nice, down to earth lads as well. But on the night, it's gonna be business, and it's gonna be me versus him. So, and obviously, I want to be the winner.
Do you think like they might look at you and say, "Oh, you've been out for a few months and you're a former area champion"? Do you think they might like come to fight you? And are you expecting them to come and fight you?
Yeah, I think they probably would. Like, as you said, they'd probably look at my record and see that I'm a champion and be like, "Oh, this will look good on my record if I can get a win against him." So yeah, I'm expecting them to come and win. And at the lower weights as well, journeymen don't really play the game that much. Journeymen always come to have a scrap. I think in my career, I've only had 2 journeymen that played the game for me. So, I do expect them to come and win and try and, put an L on my record.
Do you train like even if it's a 4 rounder? Do you still train as hard as you do for like a 10 rounder?
Yeah, pretty much. I train very, very hard. Obviously, training's different. Like if it's a 10 rounder, of course, the sessions themselves are going to be more intense than you would if you're getting ready for a 4 rounder. And obviously, you'll spar more rounds and so on and so forth. But yeah, I like to give my all in every training camp, just so I know that if anything ever goes wrong, like I did my absolute best.
Mm-hmm. And last message to the fans. What can they? No, last message to the fans. I forgot what I was going to say. Yes. What? Oh my days! I keep asking the same thing. What am I? I don't know. It's been a long day. Just yes. All right. I'll leave it as this, as I always do. Shout
Okay.
out just anyone who helps you in your career, whether that's trainer, sponsors, anybody.
Yeah, obviously my coach Aaron has been incredible. I want to shout out to my 2 former coaches, Kieran Duffy and Tony Peel, because Aaron's actually not going to be around on the 9th, and both of them have stepped in to do my corner. So like a massive shout out to them too, getting the old band back together for one last dance. My sponsors that have been great for me, Guy from Hilton Hotel, um, Rod from Forrestal and Sons, who's been massive help for me throughout my career. Justin from Hunters Weatherby, who sponsored me again. Carl from Boxing Royalty, like he's been such a big help for me, helped me get sponsors. Terry, my girlfriend, does all my merch for me. Yeah, and just thank you to everyone that's bought a ticket, and thank you to everyone that's supporting the journey again.
Mm-hmm. And massive good luck for Saturday and next Saturday as well. And I'll see you there, mate.
See you there, Sam, and thank you very much for having me on.
Good luck, mate.
Thank you. See you,
Bye,
Sam.
mate. Bye. Bye.
Bye.